Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading a few weight loss stories from Reddit. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and also be sure to subscribe to join our awesome community and for more weight loss videos. Habits of a secret non-eater. For a decade, my husband has worked moderately active jobs, enjoyed outdoor activities, and has maintained a BMI of 21 to 22. He self-identifies as a huge eater with the coveted very high metabolism, and everyone around him tends to agree. For a long time, I resented his lucky genes. I've struggled with my weight my whole life and have always wished I could magically be one of those people. After living with him for 5 years, I've come to realize that there is no such person. It is 100% his lifestyle and habits, not his genes, that keep him lean. Here is what I've observed and how they differ from my own habits. 1. He likes to talk about food and cook it more than he likes to eat it. He will purchase a box of Oreos and it will take him 3 months to eat through it. He will talk about all the junk food he wants to eat on vacation, but then will change his mind and decide he's not in the mood when it is right in front of him. For example, he talks about a local food expo all year, the milkshakes, french fries, corn dogs, deep fried pickles, pies, etc. So everyone assumes he spends expo day picking out. But when we actually go to the expo, he is content with a single hot dog and a small ice cream sundae. And I'm sitting there like, we've been talking about cheese sticks all year. I'm not skipping them. 2. He does not tolerate being full. He will stop eating as soon as he reaches fullness. It does not matter if he has 1 bite left or half his plate left. He will put this in the fridge for later, whereas I will just push through and finish whatever I allotted myself. Why would I put 3 bites of a burrito in the fridge instead of just finishing it? Well, he does this all the time, and then has a snack for later. Also, I'm a food addict, and I'm literally never full. I do not know what fullness feels like. 3. He spreads big meals over a longer period of time. As stated before, he will save his leftover food for other meals. So while he will say that he had a big steak 8 ounce for dinner, what he actually did was eat 5 ounce at dinner and then the other 3 ounce for breakfast the next day. For me, I eat that entire steak and then prepare more food for breakfast. 4. He doesn't eat all parts of his meals. I watched him order 2 burgers in a fit of hunger last week. He ate half of 1 burger before removing the top of the bun. He took the entire bun off of the second burger, along with the lettuce and mayo that was stuck to it. The soggy buns were thrown away. So, of the 2 burgers, he probably removed at least 500 calories by throwing out the buns with mayo. You know I'm picking those buns up and eating them. 5. He skips several meals a week. On his work days, he regularly skips either breakfast or lunch. He will bring 1 meal and a couple small snacks for his 9-hour shift, and then will eat a large dinner. During some of those days, he doesn't touch his meal because he is too busy, so he ends up doing 1 meal a day. So there you have it. It's not magic. I don't buy into the naturally skinny myth anymore. I no longer have resentment or confusion around how some people can just eat endlessly with no consequences. Yes, my husband eats whatever he wants. He just doesn't want to eat that much. Just because someone acts like and talks about eating a lot doesn't mean they actually are. There might be a vast chasm between your definition of eating a lot and theirs. 10 lessons I learned losing 125 plus pounds. Hello everyone, I've been a lurker and a member for years, but I made a new account from my original to post. I never posted because of my embarrassment for how out of control I let myself get. That said, I know that r/lose it was the motivating factor that helped me to lose 125 plus pounds, and it has helped me to keep it off for 7 years. These are the lessons I have learned by losing the weight. 1. The way in which you lose weight is more important than how fast you lose weight. I learned that you don't get bonus points for being the fastest to lose your weight. However, if you do it slowly and sustainably, you'll be able to maintain it for a lifetime. 2. If you're only losing weight to get to a particular number on the scale to find happiness, you will struggle forever. The scale simply is a number of measurement. It by no means provides a definition of meaning. Your worth as a person is much more than that number. 3. You need to include foods you love, or you'll consistently fall off track and go right back to yo-yo dieting. Eating whole foods that I enjoyed was something that I found to be helpful and kept me full. It's important because you're not going to be able to sustain eating foods you hate. Life is too short for that. 4. Your diet doesn't need to be perfect. Nobody has a perfect diet, but it does need to be consistent. Perfection, simply put, will never happen. We are human, we have emotions, and foods are sometimes tied to emotions. I found that it's important to be mindful and realize that one meal doesn't ruin progress, and it's more important to get right back on track the next meal. 5. Cravings are not going to vanish. They'll always be there, but you will get better at controlling them. It gets easier, I promise. Stay strong. 6. If you don't enjoy the journey, process, and the struggles of bettering yourself through weight loss, then you're not going to like the destination. If your diet is miserable, you're not going to want to keep eating that way. So enjoy what you're doing, enjoy making progress, and keep after it. 7. People close to you will tell you that you're too obsessed. I personally found this with certain friends and family. It's usually out of a place of envy and jealousy that they're not changing. I just learned to ignore them and keep killing it with my weight loss. 8. Those same people are going to be asking you what you did later down the road. I took it upon myself to help them and share what worked for me. Seco and exercise with lifestyle and behavior changes to make the changes last. This is partly why I'm posting this. I want to help others who are where I was years ago. 9. I learned that it's going to take longer than you think and definitely longer than you want. We all want that quick weight loss for an upcoming event or vacation or to look good for something. The truth is that actual weight loss takes time and you need to have patience. 10. In the end, it is 100% worth it. I made my health a priority. Nobody can make it a priority for you, but the energy in life that you gain back by losing weight is incredible. And a sincere thank you to those who have motivated me to lose weight. It has changed my life, and I hope to do the same. I had a heart attack at 30 years old. Please do something before it's too late. Around 2.5 weeks ago, I started my workday like any other day. I was cleaning up my office, and all of a sudden, I became extremely tired. I started sweating, became pale, and was out of breath, and felt like I just ran a marathon. I gave it a few minutes and sat down in my office, and as time went by, it was getting worse, so I asked my associate to call 911. Within 10 minutes of arriving at the hospital, I was in the OR and getting a stent put in. Now, I was always on the fat side, but far from what I consider heart attack at 30 years old fat. A blood test later revealed that my triglyceride levels were almost 3,000. If this happened in my sleep or if I was home, I would have tried to sleep this off and I would be dead. I would have left behind my wife and my infant son. I have had plenty of wake-up calls throughout the years, from being diagnosed with pre-diabetes and getting my appendix removed all within a span of 12 months. But nothing says, what the hell have I done, like a literal heart attack. As I laid in the hospital bed looking through pictures on my phone, looking at my 7-month-old son, it finally hit me. There is no flavor or texture on this earth that is worth missing out on life. I was so close to never seeing my son grow up, and the thought of him saying, "My dad died when I was a baby, I never knew him," absolutely devastated me. I always thought that I had time. My mother had a heart attack in her early 40s, so I thought I had 10 years to get my crap together. You think that this kind of crap will never happen to you. You tell yourself things like, "I'll start Monday," or "It's already December, I'll start next year, new year, new me," or "One cheat day won't hurt." I told myself those things for years, and well, they added up. Don't wait until Monday, the new year, or until you're sitting in the OR with a tube being fed through an artery in your body to manually clear the 10 years of crap you've been eating out of your veins. I promise myself that in a year from now, I'll be stronger than I've ever been, and at the healthiest weight I can be. Get healthy, people. And that brings us to the featured narwhals of the day from our subreddit. Our subreddit is a place to share pictures, ask questions, and get support on your weight loss journey. To join, just open the description below and click the top link. Click Use App, install the Reddit app, create an account, and then click Join once you're at our subreddit. We'd love to have you join us on the subreddit. Once again, the link is below. BRC 1998 says, male 6'2", starting weight approx 300 pounds, current weight 235, and goal weight 185. Finally starting to notice the effort I've been putting in. Left is the pic I took today, and the right is from when I was almost 300 pounds. Julia Train says, lost 20 pounds in 6 months, 175 to 155. Can't wait to get to my goal of 130. Avoidable says, face gains. Left photo is Jan 2020, 110 kilos, and the photo on the right is July 2020, 90 kilos. And this subreddit helped a lot. Thanks guys, 10 kilos more to go. Thanks for sharing featured narwhals. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track. Thanks for watching narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.